My name was on the street. And we bounce from this here, I'm gonna go down in them corners, let them people know word did not get back to me. Let them know Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
Hey guys, I want to play this clip of this interracial couple being shamed for race mixing. And this happens a lot to predominantly attractive Latin, European, Asian, and Arab women. So let's play the clip. After the clip is finished, we'll come back and talk about it.
No, race mixing was illegal up until 2000. Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're going to give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Are you filming us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But you,
just look awkwardly.
No, you realize that race mixing, it's going to give up 50,000 years of your evolution, right? There's 2 billion of those people being born because of.
Did you know that it's actually better evolutionary to like?
No, it's not.
I'm not going to talk science.
No, it's
I'm
not.
a scientist.
No, it's
I'm
not.
Actually, I'm a scientist, and I'm not going to talk about this.
Literally, you're just throwing down your genetic line.
For sure.
Pretty much, you're just LARPing. You're LARPing as a European in America. If you had any actual like heart and integrity,
Hey, homie, are you
then
done?
you'd go back
I'm
to
not
Africa.
Are you done?
What are you, a Jew?
Are you done?
Are you Jewish?
No, fuck no, man. Are you done though?
No, but I'm saying the truth.
No, hold on, dude,
Actually,
hold on.
though,
I know. But
like
are you
I
done?
am a scientist, and
Yeah.
you
Stop
are
that.
wrong.
Stop. He's
So you.
Hey, it's done now. It's done.
So you think?
You stop that. Stop
No,
that.
you
Homie, stop.
You think hybrid vigor is a thing?
Bro, film me, bro. Film me. Film me. Just stop. Stop that shit.
What are you?
Right?
What are you? Some
It's done, bro.
SJW warrior?
Dude, I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
It's done.
white people are only
done.
7% of the world's population.
Hey, that's me. And I'm part of that. And it's done now.
And if we
whatever you're doing is done.
If we intermix, we're gonna become.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I give a fuck because
Why?
we're the only creators of society.
No, we're not.
No,
we ain't.
Net migration only flows into white country. It doesn't flow into.
Just stop.
Exactly.
Stop.
He's stupid.
Hey,
Walk across
He's
the
stupid.
Hey,
so he's not
okay,
like
name me one black country that you would want to move to.
that.
Name me one.
Yes, name me one black country that you would move to.
guy right here. Just go.
Name me one black or brown country that you would move to. Everybody moves into white countries. Everyone moves into white countries for a reason. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because you don't have a retort.
Now, the first thing that I noticed when I watched this video is that the first thing that the young lady asked was, "Are you recording me?" And I instantly thought to myself, her father don't know that she's into black guys. Or I should say, she doesn't think her father knows that she's into black guys. And the second thing that I thought was that it is insane that a random white person can walk up to a random interracial couple on the street because he doesn't like what he sees, and he could just go around spewing all of this nonsense. Because I can't help but to remember, the last thing I remember this man saying was that white people was the creator of all society. And I threw up in my mouth because he really believes that. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, there are no particular race of people who single-handedly created society. Blacks, whites, browns, Arabs, and Asians all contributed to the construction of society. Now, the third thing that I was thinking about as I was listening to this video is the story of the Spanish conquistadors when they came to South America and they discovered the Mayans and the Aztecs. Now, the story goes that when the conquistadors saw South America, they purposely sank their ships because it was no surrender, no retreat, and they did not want a backup plan. They came over here. They wanted to conquer the land. It was the end of story. But I'm here to tell you guys that according to my historical research, that's not true. During the Middle Ages, you all, Europe was a shithole. The conquistadors saw what was going on in South America as far as the Mayans, the Aztecs. Those were brown people that contributed amazing things to society that Europeans and African Americans to this day don't know how they came up with these things. The pyramids, the spices, the foods, the culture. Nobody knows how these Pickaninny people came up with this stuff. Those conquistadors loved the culture so much that they sank those ships because they didn't want to go back to Europe. They didn't want to go back, you all. This is the stuff that they don't teach in history because at the end of the day, the European won the war, so they get to tell the story, right? So in 2025, you know, the majority used to be European, but now they're the minority. And they don't like being the minority. And they don't like it to the point where they're walking up to random white women and begging these white women not to deal with black men. Why? Because it's going to taint the whole race of the white people. And I was one of these individuals, and I remember me and Dale was talking about this because I remember I was telling Dale was like, Chris, why don't you like date more in San Diego? And I was telling Dale, like, around the time I was living around a bunch of Latin women. And I was like, man, it's crazy because like you all, I love Latin women. Latin women are beautiful. Like, you know, my first girlfriend was Latin. And I was telling Dale, like, you know, as I'm getting older, like I want a black woman, you know, because I want my child to be black. And he laughed when I said that. He like, man, that don't matter. And I'm like, what you don't mean that don't matter? Like, don't we need to preserve the black race? He like, man, the only thing that matter is if you love that person and that person treats you right. And when he told me that, it made like perfectly good sense to me. And then you all, like, I was talking to a woman that was dying of cancer, or she had like cancer. She was an older woman, and I seen her in a bar. I was drinking. And she was telling me how much she hated Trump because Trump was a racist and Trump was a white supremacist. And I was asking the white woman, I'm like, don't you think as a white man that, you know, they should want to preserve their race? You know, I asked her, like, I was being honest. I'm like, what white man wouldn't want to preserve their lineage? What white man wouldn't want to preserve their race? And the woman looked at me dead in my eye. And this is the realest thing that a white person ever told me. She goes, who gives a shit? You'll be dead anyway. And when she told me that, I instantly stopped worrying about preserving the black race. Because, like, I'm like, you know what, you right. No matter if I have a mixed child, a black child, or whatever child, like, I'm going to be dead anyway. So, like, I'm not going to be around to see this, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? So this whole concept of preserving the white race is ridiculous because white people are afraid that if they continue to mix with other races, that there will no longer be a white race, which is true to some extent. But at the end of the day, you guys, because I'm about to land this plane, Europeans were on the verge of extinction before they began their quest of colonialism anyway. Europeans' survival is based on white supremacy, and white supremacy's foundation is the oppression of other races. So their survival, you all, is based off of oppression. And at the end of the day, you all, who wants to live like that? If I'm a 9-year-old white child and I want to, you know, wake up and, you know, just live in society and work it, you know, work my job, take care of my family, you know what I'm saying? The last thing I would want to think about is, okay, I have to oppress another race to make sure that my skin color is the best skin color on top. And I know you all, as you all are listening to me like talk like this, it don't make no sense, right? because it's not supposed to make any sense, because white supremacy and racism in its entirety is insanity, you all. This is insanity. So, you know, I feel more sorry for the guy filming the couple because, like, he is extremely lost. Because, listen, he one of them guys who probably gonna marry a white woman and the white woman probably gonna hate him. But who knows? Like, it's probably a nice Mexican, Puerto Rican, or black woman that'll treat him 30 times better than any white woman could. But how would he know when he's so close-minded? Peace and love to you all. If you stayed to the end of the video, go ahead and click the next piece of content. Hey, who stays around for a 10-minute video unless you really like it, all right? Peace and love to you all. Happy Sunday. Happy holiday. I'm going to catch you all on a rebound like Ben Outlaw. And I'm out.